Yesterday's seizure of an oil tanker off of Venezuela, we did see some video of it, and it was very militarized in the way that they took it. But the seizure, according to President Trump, was an escalation. They say that the United States of America is preparing to escalate this Venezuelan crisis. They're going to pin this under a national security threat. They believe that the fentanyl that they report Venezuela is facilitating, sending into the United States of America, killing tens of thousands of American citizens, is a war against our country and sending in weapons of mass destruction. I want you to listen to what our president has to say about it right here when he was asked.
In the seizure of this tanker, well, what happens to the oil on that ship?
Well, we keep it, I guess.
Where does it go? What port does it go to?
Well, you have to follow the tanker. You know, you're a good newsman. Just follow the tanker.
Do you know where it was going? Was it
follow it. Get a helicopter and follow the tanker.
Is it true it's going to?
But we're gonna. I assume we're gonna keep the oil.
So there's Trump discussing the keeping of the oil. Now, we know that this move in the seizure of this tanker, you see it right here, U.S. forces intercepting and seizing a sanctioned oil tanker. Now, it's sanctioned because of the conflict and the warrant that they have out for Maduro. According to people familiar with the matter, they say that this is a serious escalation, that the tensions between these two countries are right on the doorstep of war. The White House officially would not respond to the reasoning behind the seizure of this tanker, but what they're trying to do is make it so that Venezuela cannot move its oil and can't get money from any other shipment methods. They're trying to make it so that the businesses inside of Venezuela get behind a coup of Maduro. The administration right now is accusing Maduro of running South America's largest narco terror and narco trafficking operation. We have seen multiple strikes. We're probably closer to 40. They've only admitted to 20, but everything that I'm seeing on social media, everything that I'm seeing suggests that we are closer to 40 military strikes on these narco terrorists. There are a growing number of people that say we should just go in and, as a government force, as a militarized force, take over Venezuela. The calls for this inside of government are increasing. I think that maybe in the next couple of weeks, we're going to see Colombia and Venezuela get put on the chopping block.
We have three countries sending drugs to the U.S., Mexico, Venezuela, and Colombia. And you talked to the president of Mexico, you already talked to Nicolas Maduro. Have you considered talking to the president of Colombia, who you call a drug leader?
No, I haven't really thought too much about him. He's been fairly hostile to the United States, and I haven't given him a lot of thought. He's going to have himself some big problems if he doesn't wise up. Colombia is producing a lot of drugs. They have cocaine factories that they make cocaine, as you know, and they sell it right into the United States. So he better wise up, or he'll be next. He'll be next too. And I hope he's listening. He's going to be next. Yeah.
That, what you just heard, was Trump actively thinking about threatening the Colombian leadership. Wise up, smarten up, get in line with the United States of America, or else. They are not going to pull any punches with this. You're going to see the USA completely revamp the entire South American infrastructure and the way that drugs are made and sent across the world. Now, I understand fully that the military is heavily engaging in this under anti-terrorism laws, which basically give the military the ability to supersede any sort of understood law. If we can say, and if we can justify that we are under attack in some sort of capacity, then we can justify using our military in huge ways.
All right, brother. What's your name?
My name is Gus. Nice to meet you.
Gus. Greg. Nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you for making America great again.
Absolutely. Hey, Gus, you're a good man. Hey, I got something for you, Gus. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got my personal coin here for you. I got I think I do. There we go. Only got 20 left, brother.
Appreciate Thank you
that.
for your hard work, guys.
Thank
keep
you.
up the great work and keep the criminals out the streets.
Always. Thank you.
Can I see that? Do you mind if I see the John Scranton sketch?
This was definitely a propaganda push. It was a PR push. You had a person with a South American accent coming up to Bovino, thanking him for keeping our streets safe. Now, is all that happening? Yes, of course. But this was meant to show that the people who are here illegally, even it's your own brothers and sisters in nationality or in migrant status, that are for these types of actions. Let me tell you something. You cannot come into a country and expect that country to mirror the one that you fled because you chose. None of these people who are getting kicked off of the streets of the United States of America are here because their country was great, but their aunt decided to move here so that they said, you know what, I'm going to go for worse money. I'm going to go for worse health care. I'm going to go for more stringent laws. No, they went away from a flea of terror. And they tried to not just come into the United States of America, but they also tried to make the United States of America look a lot more like what they fled. And I think that's where we have a discrepancy.
So this week we are going to vote on a Democrat proposal to send $83 billion directly from the federal treasury to the bank accounts of insurance companies. And that is going to cause the cost of health care in this country to continue to go up. I'm a doctor, practiced medicine in Wyoming for 24 years. People need the care that they need from a doctor that they choose at a price they can afford.
What's being said right here is completely smoke and mirrors, folks. Yes, Trump is saying that you should have the power to get the money and spend it as you see fit with health insurance. But this is all smoke and mirrors. It's all a lie. It's not like doctors are suddenly waking up and saying, you know what? We want to help people get off of medication, off of pharmaceuticals. They don't wake up and suddenly say, you know what? You don't need that invasive treatment. No, they're still going to continue to practice medicine in the way that they have been taught, the way that has been formalized, and the way that is not always, according to a lot of doctors, the best for the American health system.
And that all went away with Obamacare. I remember President Obama saying, oh, if you pass this, your premiums will go down by $2,500 a family a year. Instead, premiums doubled. So what happened? Well, the Democrats wanted to hide these premium increases, so they said, we better send a lot of money directly.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett. As you know, as I've been championing the cause to quit paying the dadgum Taliban $40 million or $45 million, whatever it is, a week. We're giving them over $5 billion total since the Biden administration. Every week, we can't stop the bill. We can't get the bill passed in the Senate. It's taken me over a year to get it out of the dadgum House.
Why is there so much pushback right now on stopping the receipt of money from the Taliban? We just keep flowing it over there. What happened? What kind of deals were made that some politicians want to keep quiet? What kind of things were set up and put into place for the Taliban to get tens of millions of dollars of your money per week? What kind of corruption exists that the government, knowing how bad a debt we are in, will continue to print money and send it over to the Taliban? In no way does this help the American people. In no way does this keep the American soil safer. Maybe in some way it keeps America on top because they're giving money to criminals or giving money to NGOs or whatever it might be. But in no way does it help you, the people.
And we got a fellow over in the Senate who was a staffer, but he was a former, I believe, ambassador to Afghanistan. And his name is what? Tom West. And apparently, our good friend Tulsi Gabbard and the Trump administration denied him his security clearance because of his alleged cozy relationship with the Taliban. And so I suspect that's what's going on in the Senate. That's why they're stopping the bill, and people say, well, y'all are in the majority, why don't you just act like it? Well, you got to have 60 votes over there to pass a bill of this.
I think if 2025 has shown us anything as we get close to wrapping up this year, I think if it's shown us anything, it's that government has no mechanisms for positive change. And it's all the same old garbage happening every single day. New flavors, new shades, same garbage. This is your country. Folks, I'm afraid, I'm scared that we are about to see a change that is unlike anything we have ever seen before. So every single day, I'm going to keep digging through the information, digging through the news, kind of showing you the direction, because it's not looking good, is it? Make sure you're subscribed here, YouTube's first and original prepper news channel, Full Spectrum Survival. Please hit the hype button if you see it, but most of all, share this video on other platforms with your friends and family, through email, wherever. From my family to yours, stay safe.